Welcome in, Kenshi, day 65. I'm a little late because I had to make dinner and I put my rice in the rice cooker and I forgot to put it on cook. So then I had to eat the rest of my dinner and stand there while my rice cooked. So, of course, that's not the whole reason I was late. I just, as a person, am bad with time sometimes. But welcome in, everybody. Today, we see if we can fix the issues we were having in perhaps our final Kenshi settlement of this playthrough, and if we can leave the town alone so that we can venture into the sonorous dark and the Ashlands. Join me for it, whether you're here live or catching the VOD. V Meridia, congrats on grabbing the first redeem today. It's good to have you and Cemetery Chick, Trans Tanky Girl, Maiko. Hope everybody's doing well. It's really good to have you. All right, was dinner delicious, though? It was not bad. It was stuffed salmon with rice and some dinner rolls. All right, so one thing that was recommended was to verify the integrity of my game files. And what do you know? I did that, and 3 files were missing that the game, that Steam reacquired, so maybe that had something to do with the issues I was having. Let's find out. I did accept a tiny bit of advice because, as far as I was concerned, things were not working as intended, and it encroached on bug territory for me. So I'm going to try some of the things I was told and see if we can get this town kind of stable, get the pathfinding working the way and the jobs working the way that they should be, and then we'll move on to the exciting adventuring. Salmon. I do love some salmon. I love it raw. I love it baked. I love it smoked. I just love salmon. Amputated limbs are our favorite treat for bone dogs. Younger dogs get overexcited and will run off with their prize. I didn't realize that was a younger dog thing. That's cute. Good dogs. Like raw salmon, but your brain won't let you eat any kind of fish anymore. Oh, that sucks. Add a rarity, welcome in. Good to have you. All right, we're loading. It's raining. It's pouring. The old bone dog is snoring. Shove worms and worms are scary. Yeah, I get that. I'm lucky that my thoughts tend to not be so extreme. Wait, why am I over here in the crags? Ah, okay. But I definitely do wrestle with those types of thoughts. All right, let's bring everybody back. Got sucked into Vintage Story these last few days, and today you finally built your first actual non-dirt cube house after tens of hours. Heard a lot of good things about that. Brian, welcome in. Good to have you. Wait. Ah, that brought the skeletons back. Or not the skeletons, but the skeleton bandits back? Does that mean the Elder is back? That's why you have a dewormer smoothie with every meal. Traitor to Stobe. In memory of great Stobe, we fight. Ooh, that sword clanking with the reverb in here was super cool. What's going on down here? Crab Raiders. Maybe the Crab Raiders are moving in on this territory? Vintage Story is super fun, especially the crafting systems. It looks really in-depth. All right, let's get everybody home, and we'll try to tend to this town. By the way, new YouTube video is out now from a previous stream that we did. We played an indie game called The Moth Inside Me. If anybody wants to relive that one or missed it and wants to catch it, well, it's there on the YouTube now. Pretty cool little, somewhat retro, like PS1 style psychological horror game, but also very nostalgic. I have another episode of Kenshi edited. I just need to do an intro and outro for it, so that should be going up soon. Disclaimer, dewormer smoothie will not remove the moth inside you. Well, duh, moths aren't worms. All right, now let's see. So it still says the wall over here and all this belongs to the Reaver camp. So now let's see something. We need more copper alloy plates. Let's get Masaru on that. How are we doing with iron plates? Oh, we've got tons of iron plates. Masaru, go ahead and build these up. How are we on food? Hey, it looks like we're keeping up with food production. So it seems like the straw flour output is the slow part, maybe? You think you have a possible solution to the Reaver Shack problem? Okay, so I was recommended one thing. I was recommended to try building some buildings slowly this way and push, basically push my area of effect. I believe it's Shift F12, yeah. And the other thing... What is town placement? Hold on, let's save. We're gonna call this one FAFO because I intend to fuck around and hopefully find out in a way that's not terrible. Town placement. So my town is not here. So that won't be it. But maybe nav mesh tools. Ah, okay, so I was recommended to regenerate the nav mesh here. Crawling back into bed already, but you'll be around. Sounds good. Thanks for being here. I guess we'll see if that had any effect. Oh, wow, there's all kinds of... There's all kinds of tools just right up in here. So, TTG, if you have some kind of fix like that you believe something to be a bug and you have some way of directly addressing the bug, I would be curious to hear it. Looks like we are full of electrical components. Zim has the high robotics. Somebody had a bunch of robotics. Unless they already put it away. Yeah, somebody already put it away. Okay, cool. I was hoping to get all of our production done down here, but I think what I'm going to need to do is move some stuff upstairs. We will do... How do we want to do this? We want a weaponsmith. Put that there, and then we're going to want a... Let's do a heavy armor smithy here. Clothing bench. Can probably fit right here. Chain armor crafting bench. Here. Leather armor crafting bench here. Need a leather tanning bench. Plate beating station. We'll start with that and see what else we need. Now, is anybody... Okay. Okay, people are running around doing their assigned jobs. They're constructing things. Otto and Molly are doing stuff. Bobbingham's doing stuff. Turns out it was just a warning strike after all. Ezra, how's the game running? Hey, you know, I verified the files and things are better. Now, it's not perfect. It still thinks part of this area belongs to the Reaver camp. That's all the way down there for some reason. But we're going to try fixes a little bit at a time. People are doing their jobs right now. Odo appears to have been recently fed. Fingers crossed, maybe I'll be able to adventure out today. I would love that. So I think the last thing we need here is a chainmail sheet fabrication bench. And then we'll want some storage. Oh, we also want an arrow making bench. And then, so let's get some storage. We'll get a bolt box. Let's see where we want to do this. Get some weapon cabinets over here. Want some storage for skins. Storage for leather. Storage for chainmail. It's getting kind of tight in here. Storage for armor plating. Want some armor storage. All right. Plenty of stuff to build. Have at it. What do you see, boy? Who is it? Guess we had a single land bat come attack the gate. Code Mage, welcome in. Good to have you. How are we on water? Could it be the thrill of battle? All right, we're getting good work on these copper alloy plates, so let's go ahead and try another building as was suggested. Let's get an outpost S4 over here. That one land bat thought it was the main character. Plenty of delicious meat inside this metal shell. Why, yes, I do believe I deserve a treat. See, now this says it's in the town pit stop, which is what it should say. Wish you could set up shop in ancient ruins. Would love to build a city around an ancient citadel or lab. That would be really cool. I wonder if there's a mod out there. I'm sure there is that allows you to take possession of a ruin and build in it. Okay, so Bombingham is still not quite doing his job without interruptions. You know, it's a good problem to have that we don't seem to have room for all this food. Oh man, look at all those food cubes. Remember correctly, there's a mod that lets you buy any building, but your will is too weak as to not inevitably be corrupted by the power. We honestly should take food cubes as travel food, but I'm just wanting to eat up the dust witches for now, as the food cubes are the most efficient for stacking, and I want to be able to fill our food stores with as much of that as possible. Okay, so now let's take a look. Oh. Okay, hold on. I don't want to mess with that too much. I thought I was moving the center of my town. See, like this here, why does this say Reaver Camp? To me, it clearly shows as being inside my boundary. So this is considered the center of my town right here, I guess. Could dismantle and rebuild them. True. I have to do that for the walls, too, unfortunately, I think. Just make sure this building is still good. What is Hobbs doing? You trying to build something? He's grinding athletics. I mean, to be fair, yeah, his athletics was 96. All right, let's see. I think we can get an auto loom in here. Where do we want it? Kenshi Weekends. What's up, Ted? Good to have you. Then let's do some storage for some fabric. Some people should have fabric in their inventory, too, that they want to drop off. Yeah. So used to the dark UI that you forget this is what vanilla looks like. A lot of people say that. It's got to be pretty popular. All right, let's, Hobbs, let's come over here. We don't need to be giving this Reaver camp any power. Oh, wait, no. Dismantle that. Oh, I can't dismantle the small shack because technically it belongs to the Reaver camp. And Shift F12 you could. Let's just see what happens if we build a new one. Okay, this one says the town of Pitstop. I'm not convinced we need more batteries, but let's just be disaster-proof. And Hobbs, let's come in here and we want to build hydroponic hemp. I think we can only build one to start. Please teach us how to be disaster-proof. Noctum Prepper Survival School coming soon. Imagine Randy Random was here and could hand out events. All right. Now, who's got the hemp? I think Truth has some. Oh, Miyu can put some fabric away. Oh, I think we put it in here, maybe. Yeah. Hobbs. You got a backpack? Yeah, go get that hemp. Okay, let's reorder the squads. We'll put Aaron's squad up top. We got one hydroponic hemp. Now, who's going to man it? Let's have, Hobbs can do that, I think. We want to get some hemp storage going. Let's Start with 2. Get some lighting going in here. There we go. It's lit. It's lit in here. Okay, we're growing some hemp. Probably didn't need that many lights, but we'll have the power to make up for it. I think we can make fuel out of hemp as well, no? Unless we need to research that. Oh, I didn't even realize you could distill wheat straw. But yeah, we can distill hemp. Most efficient fuel source and can be produced 2 times faster than from other crop types. Okay, perfect. So we will we'll produce enough hemp that we get fully caught up on fabrics, and then when we don't need any more fabrics, we'll switch over to using hemp for beds. Now let's see about some more lighting in here. It'll be a good start, and then let's get some beds. We need more beds still. That'll use a bunch of our fabrics, but that's another 10 beds right there. I think that's enough for everybody. Or maybe not quite. It's a start. So what is double doing right now? Let's put turret guard first. And see if double switches over to do that. We could put a turret right here. And that way, if things ended up really bad and we were inside, we could pull people into this house, this outpost, close the door, and then have the turret shoot the door. Who's this out front? Bunch of drifters. And they're all very damaged. Well, that's interesting. Previously, drifters have had a big problem with us for reasons I'm not entirely sure of. Okay, let's move Bark over here and see if Bark gets on the turret job. No. We'll have to check on Bark and make sure Bark eats. But Photo is going to have a bunch of other jobs besides turrets. And it is chiefly to do all of these things. And speaking of, we need... We need a couple dust coats, and let's get some ashland hats. Oh, let's also get some lights up here. And it's amazing how much time you can sink into building an outpost. At least it now shows one location instead of multiple. Crab Raiders! Slave, who are you a slave of? Oh, the Reavers. Yes, free your fellow crabman. Good, good. You have fought well, fellow crabbed. You love games that allow you to build stuff. You're personally kind of bummed that your builds don't show on the map in Kenshi. They do a little bit. Like, they show up as a little, like, settlement. Now, I wonder if you get them really large if they show up as, like, a watchtower. Okay, I feel like at this point we can turn back on the steel refinery. And we should hit a saturation point here with a lot of this stuff, where we become fully saturated, and then we should be a lot more efficient. Now, Photo actually is not coming over here to build this stuff. Kitty, welcome in. Good to have you. Let's see. So if I send Photo over here... Oh, that's because turret guard is first. Blooded raid moving towards pit stop. Let them come. I moved the wrong one up. Where are you going now? What? Was there leather on the ground? Where did you find that? Okay, turning animal skin to leather, and then... Okay, let's do this. There we go. We're making some dust coats. Okay, beautiful. That'll get a couple of our people... We have a few people out here working that need acid-resistant equipment. Bark, are you doing your job? Yes. Good, Bark. Damn, look at all the headshots. Blooded Raid has been defeated. I'm just gonna say, I have a lot more confidence right now in the town running than I did when I logged on 40 minutes ago. Okay, so we have presses and motors. Can't tell if the light's on. It says it is. It's just not visibly showing like the other. Running shouldn't be stationary. So if we have motors and presses, you can make skeleton muscles out of presses. Now, where are you going now? Oh, you're dropping off steel bars. Well, that's mighty nice of you. And then you're gonna make us some skeleton muscles. Okay. Do we have any dust coats completed? Not yet, but I think I was on normal speed. Water is looking good. Oh, let's see how the hemp is coming along. I wonder if he dropped some hemp off. Where'd we get 29 hemp from? Okay, let's build a couple more of these. Yeah, this is the life, just hanging out here under some acid rain, enjoying some homegrown hemp. What more could you want? The beautiful scenery of the burning forest. I do think we're going to have to get that hemp biofuel distillery up and running. Don't know, though, why Hobbs keeps grabbing fabric and then putting it back. One of life's little mysteries, I suppose. As long as he gets his job done and doesn't starve to death, you know, I cannot complain. We'll want to grab some of these masterwork limbs before we head out. Let's move this bean hop over to... We'll put the engineers in this squad up here. Not the farm squad, the We Move Again. Move Brecht down to Crafty. We'll use Inu as an additional runner if we need. And our skeleton muscles going. Okay, hey, we might actually get to leave the compound today and see some more of what's out there. Now stay indoors. We could. I mean, this game is all about making your own choices. We are using up fuel when we don't necessarily need to be. Once we get the hemp going, though, it should supersede that. Assuming we have the water. Am I gonna install my own sky lasers when I unlock that branch of the research tree? All right, let's see. Who here needs to grab some limbs? Kang, let's get over here and grab your limbs. All right, hopefully that cuts it for now. Who's got a bunch of food? Let's have Rain grab some food. We're just gonna use up these dust witches. Perfect. And these ration packs. Grab some food cubes. Cool. Let's assemble the errand squad. Make sure... Oh, Rain just put all that food back because she was toggled on jobs. Take that backpack off for now, though. Anybody else? Ooh, Jinsei, you trade with Seto. You can take your bag off. Seto can take that bag off. We're gonna want the full combat capability where possible. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, Burn can use this thieves backpack. That'll be good. Ooh, AI core. Yeah, let's store that. We'll need to build a new research bench. Boom, AI core. Okay. Now, on Twitch, we have some ads coming up that are going to keep our pre-roll ads off. So, I'm going to go ahead and take this restroom break, and when I come back, we venture off into the somewhat unknown. I'm excited. I hope you are too. I'll see you all in just a moment. Appreciate you. I think in the good ending, I make my parents proud, and I marry Junko, and then I get a nice, stable job and a nice house, and I have 2.2 kids, and then I do barbecues with my brother and his family. And I box up all of my video games and put them away and pull them out once every couple years and look at them wistfully and sigh and remember what used to be, but realize I'm a different man now with different priorities. I think that's the good ending. Toilet! I got so excited for the toilet. I didn't check to see if the sink worked first.
Did my daddy give you a hard time?
That's your father?
No,
Used to be.
just her daddy.
I'm sorry, but he's a...
Don't you worry.
All right, I won't. My mom says the Spartans always keep their word.
Uh-oh.
That is true, Nastya. Indeed.
Anytime a game has you giving a child hope, it's a dangerous, dangerous thing. Uh-oh. I'm gonna do this. I give it a 70% chance I blow myself up. Do you ever say to yourself, I knew that was coming, why did I do that? Alright, y'all, thank you for hanging out. Let's go ahead and settle into our adventure of the day. See how things are gonna go for us. Okay, just double checking. People have first aid and robotics. We've got a bunch of food. The thing about having 2.2 kids made you think Bone Dog gonna run off with that 0.2 portion of kid. Oh no. Alright, why are we showing enemy markers on the map? Because some of these are still alive. Oh. Oh, that's Rusty Chainmail. I was like, man, what's up with that skeleton bandit? Bark, you good? Bark's looking a little hungry. You know what? For my own peace of mind, Bark, come down here. Okay, now Bark should not starve on that turret. Okay, Aaron Squad, let's go. All right, away we go. What will we find? What trials will we face? Thought I saw some dialogue pop up just now. Like, this place feels like I'm being watched. Oh, that's just the sniper bots. All right, first place it feels like we gotta check out is the creepy outpost. Back with apple juice and cheese. Welcome back. Truth, you're making me nervous running off like that. Okay, you're just going around the rock. Why is Burn getting a weapon indoors penalty? We couldn't be less indoors. Ever hear of that famous adventurer group, the Ashland Drifters? Apparently the only people to come back out of the Ashlands alive. Seriously, not the time for this conversation. We're just getting to the Ashlands. Maybe Burn is stuck some... Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. We gotta have Burn. I thought the group looked a little lighter than I was used to. Oh yeah, here they are talking about the dragons. I don't even know whose idea it was to come here. I guess I'm the idiot for coming along. What's a dragon? Oh, they're basically like leviathans with wings. But they shoot flames out of their eyes and have giant fangs for crushing the bones of adventurers. Nah, you're thinking of winged beak ogres. Oh, look, here's the Skeleton Legion. Are they gonna see us? Or Dragons? Yeah, they're the turret beams that the Headless Ancients boil adventurers with. They're made of drays. What the fuck is a dray? Can we stop talking about dying in the Ashlands, please? Okay, so they're definitely hostile. Ancient samurai armor. Okay. An extremely old set of samurai armor that is rusting away to nothing. Nope. Stop constructing that. You know what? Just, bombing him. Get up here. Grab Burn. Or double, you do it. You're right here. And where'd Burn go? Okay, bombing him did his job and picked up Burn, I guess. Okay, Burn, we gotta get you meeting up with the rest of the squad. You're taking hands burned through the floor. Yeah, I'll meet up like somewhere about here. Okay, is anybody else stuck behind a bed? Don't make me turn this caravan around. So we got a new food barrel situation. Ideally, though, they should have a lot less reason to be behind that one. Okay, I see Burns' name tag coming around the mountain. Invisible team! Invisible team! We've activated stealth measures. But for real, where's my squad? Okay, hold on. Okay, they're here. Okay, but like really, guys, it's not funny anymore. Come on. Maybe if I have them run to a lower elevation, they'll pop back through the ground. Hey, what do you know? It worked. Okay, now can we please go check out the creepy outpost? I definitely thought this gorilla was attacking us. Oh! The gorilla spotted the sniper bot before we did. Get owned. Get owned. Good guy, gorilla. I know. I thought it was attacking us, too. Okay, we're gonna slow things down a little. Takes a good gorilla to take out a bad guy with a gun. You mean an Eagle's Cross. Okay, so let's do some recon. So the Skeleton Legion was parked up here before. Whoa, check that out. Oh, some more of those bots. The ones that float ominously in the distance. All right, now I thought I had seen something about like a tougher rank of Skin Bandit. I could be wrong. Oh, they're different models of skeleton. You can tell from the way they have different limb health. There's a huge ruin on the horizon. I know. I wonder if that's... That can't be the ominous place. That's got to be an Ashland Dome. Savant has taught us not to trust metal freaks. Go, my team. Take out the mean humans. Ooh, I'm nervous. Look at how far ice is shooting from. All right, we got a skin house here. Let's see what they're all about. Oh, this is Savant. I didn't expect to run into the leader. The leader of the faction, the very first one we ran into. What's going on up here? Peeler machine? What are we peeling here? Is that a Nodachi? It looks like a Nodachi. Meito Nodachi. Skeleton Human Transformation Bible. New building, peeler machine, new armor type, human skin suit. Savant's secret alchemical formula for turning skeletons into humans. Can you take the peeler? We're gonna find out. Even better. Truth. Let's grab Savant. Do it. You know you want to learn how to peel people. I do. Where did that go? I thought we grabbed it. Needs research bench level 3. I'm gonna wait until I get back to base, because I don't currently have a research bench, and I just want to make sure this doesn't get wasted. Savant, you're coming with me. Oh, does it destroy their armor first? I thought he was bleeding from the machine, but no, I think... Oh! Oh! Not the juicy center. Well, wait, how is he not losing any blood, though? He's actually gaining blood back. Oh, now it's hurting his head. Oh! You may wonder why I'm doing this. Dead. Okay. I think we've got to do some more experiments with this peeler machine. Because he was already bleeding and his head was in really poor condition, but that was a really efficient way of removing all of his limbs. And we might be interested in a method of removing all of our limbs. Blood loss was too much, otherwise he would have survived. Maybe if we had healed him up. Well, let's see what this place has for us. Human skin suit. Engineering research. Finally, a more effective form of self-mutilation in the name of progress. And to think I almost tried feeding people to beak things. Human skin is a research blueprint? Got... What do you mean got caught stealing? Animal skin output. I wonder if we can put an animal in here and skin it? Who did we get caught? Who? Who is catching us stealing? The beak things have no off switch, exactly. Savant's ghost. I will put him back in this machine, so help me. Really don't need ancient science books, though. Oh, okay. This one is the human skin. This one is the human skin suit. This is the Skin House HQ. Curses, bleeding curses to the damn skinless. Hey, Purple, welcome in. How you doing? Perfect fashion, other people. Can a human disguise as a skin bandit? Good question. All right, let's see. If we wanted to make a research bench... let's make the research bench surrounded by the hemp. The smell of hemp has got to be good for research, right? Wow, it really doesn't want to go in this building. Got back from the gym. Have a checkup tomorrow morning at the dock, so kind of anxious anyway. How goes Kenshi? Kenshi's good. We just discovered what a peeler machine is. And took out Savant, the leader of the skin bandits, so... this'll do. Let's hope we have the... Oh, we don't have the iron plates, because we've been turning them all into steel bars. Well, they should have it built by the time we're back. Too tall for my lights. Yeah, I figured that was it. We're gonna show up for the dock and we'll bask in the glow. Oh, the dock will bask in the glow of your gym inhabiting prowess indeed. So they got a peeler machine in each of these, huh? Man, a bunch of crap up here. Okay, so we do have to be a little careful. They can hurt a little bit. Savant tells us the skeletons are liars and murderers. So I wonder what Savant is supposed to know of all of this. Hey, thank you for lurking. I hope you're doing well. So there's a sniper tower there. It's dark enough that it's actually difficult to see, but I guess that's why they call it the sonorous dark. Just being attacked over here, and by what? Large groups of skin bandits. Okay, we have an iron spider. Hard to see out here in the dark. Someone took some nasty arm damage. Oh, I can't wait for the sun to come up. If it ever does in this place. Curious, how's Brecht? Brecht is fine. Brecht is at home. He's a master weaponsmith now. Ashlands. This is the first time we have officially crossed the Ashlands territory. Yeah, I've never been here, never seen this. Thought by now I'd make it here. I've just been going real careful. Who's after us? Wonder if it's one of the sniper bots. Notice how much lower these are here. In the Deadlands, they're so high in the sky. Oh, it's poison gas. Okay. Worried about that. So I wonder how the Ashland adventurers made it here with only top hats. Maybe they were skeletons. Contract with crab raiders has ended. I didn't realize we had one. They must have come by the base or something. So I wonder if this is what the one meant when they said you don't even have to go through the sonorous dark to get to the Ashlands. It seems this sniper tower is the most pressing obstacle in the way, that and the skin bandits. Where are you? Sniper bot. I knew there was a sniper bot watching us. I don't imagine sneaking is going to do us much good against a watchtower, but we'll see. Okay, it's seen us. Literally been one-shotted by them without even seeing them. Yeah, the Eagle's Cross is nasty. Oh man, they didn't make it easy to get to. These are upgraded watch bots. They don't have very good equipment. Okay, so Gecko has a gas mask. Rain has one. Jinsei, Fumin, Kang, Wing Wing, Seto. Wait, we might actually be good. Ice is wearing one. I think Wee is the only one who cannot. We may have to go back to base. We, as in the individual named we, not we as in we collectively. Acid rain. You should all be totally protected from acid rain. Oh, 80% protection. Really make you choose, huh? $80 is better than 0. It's a lot better, but it's still... Ooh. It's a nasty leg shot. Are we being shot at from up top again? Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can just move. Ooh, ice is down. Sniper tower's got some distance. Okay, let's head back. Give our new tech a spin. I think there's probably a sniper bot out here. Ah, so it's not just me who gets stuck on the environment with bad pathfinding. Okay, hold on. Let's Do this for now. We'll know we have the gas masks when we go back to the Ashlands. Really don't have to chase that one. Hey, Wing Wing? All right. Now we can move. Hey, and they completed the research bench just in time. I wonder... Oh, more Legion Scouts. I wonder if it's the same ones. Best Buffalo Bill stream ever. Challenger of the undefeated moving towards pit stop. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build this here. Gecko went very briefly unconscious and then got back up. Oh, Ice is in a recovery coma. That was a nasty shot to the chest. Now I know what it's like being my enemies and being on the opposing side. Let's also have, by the way... Photo and Bark should be on the walls, but so should Double. Is Double doing anything? Oh, Double's building the station house. Huh, Gorilla tried to get in. Imagine it's like how I felt on the first day of Kenshi. Welcome in, Juno Mojo, and also Tao. Hope you're both doing well. Alright, back to the pit stop. You know what's interesting is the area near the eye is poisoned. You need a gas mask to go. There's like a small area between the eye and the Deadlands. And now also the Ashlands. So it seems to be where this advanced technology is showing up. We're also finding pockets of poison. Pockets of Poison, by the way, great band name. All right, so let's see what we got here. So it's under labs. You know what's funny is, wasn't I just talking earlier about how there aren't a lot of animals out here to harvest for their skin? Well, I guess we know the answer to that now. We're not going to make the mistake some of our allies have made and not have enough holding cells. Recycling waste products, raider corpses, you know it. I so wish you could name buildings in this, because I would like... Well, wait, let's see. Okay, you cannot. Well, regardless, I would like to welcome you all to the opening of the very first International House of Peels. Why is Truth flying ahead? Everybody should be moving the same speed. In all honesty, we probably do not and never will need that many cages. So wild to you that I didn't bother turning the cages so that the cage doors open towards the middle of the room. As long as we can access it to get people in and out. They do kind of hop with no legs. You like playing interior designer? I don't. I glaze right over that stuff. Wait a second. Are we creating our own prison industrial complex? An invasion, a rival colony come to do battle crab against crab. Me, you, Sims 4 house building competition. I'm sure you win. Oh, yeah, Byrne was putting ice in bed. Go do that. Are the crab raiders attacking me? No. No, they were attacking the Reavers. All right, Zim, let's see what you're up to. Okay, you got a ton of skeleton muscles, and we got motors. Let's go ahead and make... robotics components. I await these challengers of the undefeated. Like making your builds pretty because you like to imagine yourself in them, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's my first volunteer to go through Project RoboCop. We are going to test it on a Berserker. When they come and attack us. That's why I'm waiting on them. They might be attacking a crab raider over here. I'm not sure. I'll be honest, the prisoner cages were definitely just a vanity project. This Reaver chasing this skeleton bandit around. Is that raid still on the way or what? Yeah, challengers of the undefeated are on the way, and so are ads if you're over on Twitch. So we're going to go ahead and take another real quick break. And when we come back, we challenge the challenger and maybe do some experiments of the flesh. I'll see you all in just a moment.
No catch. You let me go, that is all. What do you care about some banner?
Counter argument. Looking for intel. She may be useful, but she was also fun to explode. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Big appreciation all the way around. Oh, no. Yeah, that doesn't look like any plant I've ever seen.
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
You can probably tell from my death counter. Frost is no joke either. See, I'm out of drink. Oh! You can't do that. You can't click left mouse to fill the gas while you're holding an assault rifle. Come on, we got this. We got this. Let's do it. Nothing to it. Oh boy, wow. I don't care how many multiplayer features your game has. If I'm playing single player mode, I should be able to play it on my computer with no internet connection and no disruptions. Like, yeah, if there's a leaderboard or something, the leaderboard won't work, that's fine. If it doesn't track my progress, that's fine, but I can't play the solo part without internet connection. I don't like that. Last time when I... All right, we're back. I'm gonna refill my water. And the ads are done. Oh, you know what? Take my nighttime supplements before we settle in. Streamer supplements when? It's the perfect affiliate scam. Stream looking weird for anyone else? Weird in what way? Okay, it's fixed. All right. Thank you for checking, though. And Tao, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hope the work shift treats you well. Mostly green and not loading correctly. Interesting. Right, very nice. We're getting some robotics components moving along. You see every pixel the way God and Jeff Bezos intended. Hope So 2 haven't started yet, but will be soon. You have one unhappy cat at home and 2 kittens now that you've been nursing back to health. One of them took up the litter box, so the other one couldn't use it. Oh, well, I hope the best for all of that. Hope the kitten nursing goes very well. Are the game screen pixels behind the cam hidden, or do they just not exist? They are hidden. My OBS computes every bit of it. Okay, Oron, come get your dust coat. And Cat, come get your dust coat. It was a much simpler answer than expected. One that you've been nursing back to health for a week now looks fine, but her brother started going under, so you brought him inside. Doesn't really know how to use the litter box yet. Ah, I got you. That's why you bought puppy pads. Good luck with all of that. How's the food situation looking? Okay, we got a bunch of food cubes. We have water. We have hemp. Are we on fuel? Are running low on fuel. Let's build another distillery over here. One for hemp. And these lights really got in the way of things, huh? We'll tear down some of those lights. You find that the vast majority of kittens pick up on the litter box in no time if they're in a more confined area for a day or two. Okay, the challengers of the undefeated have arrived. Archers, you know what to do. Do you know what to do? Alright, challengers of the undefeated have been defeated. Saru, go throw this one in here. We'll let that one heal up and think about its actions. It's strange to me that there is no lock up job. There's row out of town. It was originally meant for the cat you're bringing to France with you. Their health issues were unplanned, right? Let's throw a dead one in the peeler and see what happens. Sam, I appreciate it, but no tips, please. I know we are far into this playthrough, but we still gotta respect the spirit. All right, so it removes the limbs. And it outputs an animal skin. I didn't realize I had the entire squad selected for that. The other cat's vet appointment is Tuesday morning, so she's going to be extra unhappy. I just hope that all goes well. That's I know that's a lot. Okay, so you hate that noise? Okay, so that noise is not the peeler noise. That noise is when you have a bunch of people selected and you all tell them to do the same thing, and it tries to rapidly switch in between like 15 of them. Oh, and then of course we would need a corpse furnace. Unless it just gets rid of the limbs. No clothes for you. It's about to be no limbs for them. Alright, this one's blood is not quite full, but should be full enough. Oh, I just realized we moved out of the old base and we left our prisoners there. The Phoenix is still there. Oh, that's who I should grab. How far are we? All right, Truth, we got a job to do. Anyone been feeding them? Nope. They haven't been loaded in memory, so we'll see if they're hungry or not. I know exactly who we need to do science on. What do we care about the Phoenix? Science. Bounty? No, I already turned the Phoenix in for the bounty, but the jail was full, so they just threw him back out. So I collected him and took him on home. That's evil? Is it any more evil than the Phoenix himself? Whoa, Truth, where are you going? Hi, back with garlic bread. Welcome back, Trans Tanky Girl. We just remembered that we left the Phoenix at our old base, and that gave me inspiration for who needs to be our test subject. We peeling the Phoenix? If the Phoenix is still alive, that's how I'm gonna figure out how this whole thing works. Test subject for what? So we got a peeler machine. Limb replacement. Well, I'm not gonna give him limbs, but I am gonna pull his limbs off and see what kind of damage it does to him, and if it's feasible to, you know, use that machine for my own enhancement purposes. I'm not going to try it on one of my people until I fully understand how it works. Prototype hive limbs, I did think about that. Man, half the traversal time at high speeds is the loading zones. Would also be fitting if he just wasted away, forgotten, and abandoned in a musty cell. Okay, but what if that, but also no limb? Good old Geneva experiments. Hey, Boogie, what's up? Curious what would happen with the Hiver, because, you know, they don't have the best limb HP. I actually think that would make them a better candidate for it. Fourth is backtracking because of crappy pathfinding, yeah. Just saying, if he died before you get back to old base, still a good amount of revenge, true. Good time to grab some popcorn, grab a snack, keep him alive, and name him Holy Lord Stubby. I think I might have left an AI core or two behind as well, so might as well grab that while we're here. Man, it's so eerie and empty here. Wonder if anyone has moved in while I was gone. Well, the Phoenix is not here, and neither is the Queen. So I believe... Now, the Queen was dead when we brought her back. I believe the Phoenix died, and they both despawned as corpses. Okay, I do not have AI cores. I thought I did. Okay, but now we know. Yeah, so, Paul, according to the game, the loading screens, they say if your base, if you are away from base, that it is safe and nothing happens to it. Okay, so Truth is going to take off. Meanwhile... Burn. Our friend here is fully healed. Your idea was to take his limbs, heal him, then let him go fend for himself. All right, let's watch what happens here. So it looks like... It looks like it takes the limbs off. But... How did you get out? Wait. Okay, so apparently if you unlock it, they can get free. That makes sense. Kenshi, but just torturing bad people. They can escape. Yeah, so I unlocked it. How dare they ruin the science? It may not be ruined yet. So let's check this one out. So the blood is low. It's taking the limbs off. Just wondering if they would bleed out. Yeah, so it looks like there is bleeding going on. You heal them while they're in there. Looks like yes. Oh, wait. He's still got an arm. Or she. Limbs are off. So yeah, it looks like you can heal them while they're in there. Check nugget. Okay, hold on. It's not quite showing up right. There we go. Are we the baddies? What's up, Pi? Good to have you. How's it going? Pretty well if you're not one of these Shaq. In this specific case, you might be a baddie, but since you plan to put yourselves through the same process, still a baddie because, you know, we're experimenting on our enemies first. Not bleeding too bad. Not really bleeding at all. Okay, and the limbs are off. But now they're bleeding a bunch. Checker tough, I wonder how it'll be for other races. Yeah. It's a little late into the game to do this kind of stuff. Is it really? Well, she lived. That's the question, huh? More like you don't need it anymore? Already conquered, right? Well, we haven't gotten into the Ashlands yet. Perhaps a bed next to the peeler. Once read a Kenshi story where someone had a mod that required them to kill a lot of Holy Nation soldiers to conquer Blister Hill. Got tired of having to wait for the soldiers to get back up to kill them, so they set up a temporary peeler base outside of the city. This is what I've been waiting for since the beginning of the game. Remember when I used to be like, why can't I just throw these recovery coma enemies in a corpse furnace? There's a peeler for that. What's Truth doing? Truth stopped randomly in Stobe's gamble. There's also acid pools for that, yes. Yeah, if I had made my base somewhere with acid pools. Or acid rain, even. That would have worked. Truth just off contemplating. It's where he gets his name. Open Kenshi 2, you get the option to just end your enemy. But what if the enemy gets that option for you? Okay, no more bodies to test with. That's the reason the dev decided to make it so you can't kill, because what's to stop the enemy from doing that to you? It's more fun that way. Let's build a corpse furnace. How are the hydroponics doing? Pretty good. We got lots of hemp in here. In fact, we've got full hemp. Let's see if we can get, Where's Hobbs? Hobbs, can you... Oh, we need to build fuel storage. Maybe some generators, too. MC Legal, you know who I can hear the ruler of Kenshi now. Here, beat, take your time, Micah. Good night, have fun with the peeling. Thank you, Trans Tanky Girl. It's good to have you. I hope you get some good rest. And we'll see you around. And yeah, let's check out these other hydroponics. They're looking good. We are using more fuel than we're making. We're waiting on bread right now. But the food is more than keeping up with demand. want to see if I can get this one to heal up, and we'll confirm the expected results on the peeler. Gonna go to work now. Have a good one, Pi. It's good to have you. Hope work goes well for you. What's Hobbs doing? Engineering what? Is this about those beds that can't be reached? That might be why he's always grabbing fabric. Gotta get ready for the movies. Enjoy. Let's try that. See what Hobbs does now. Does he need now water? We might have hit our limit on water. We'll see how that shakes out. You put the fuel away? You put the fuel. In the generator, perhaps? Or in this fuel? Maybe in that fuel storage, and that's why we suddenly have more. Doesn't matter too much to me, as long as it ends up somewhere. All right, let's go check on our next science project. I want his chest and his stomach to be at full value. And that should give us a good idea of what to expect. And we can go ahead and move Wee out of the errand squad. Because he can't wear a gas mask. So he can't go with us to the Ashlands. Inu can, though. Zim. Can you move? Yes. Let's get Zim to make some more limbs. So he's gonna make some electrical components first. Until they're all full. Now, Truth, let's get this place cleaned up. Oh, that one's not dead yet. I wonder if I'm allowed to make this a thumbnail on YouTube. I'll do one before the blood starts to show up, maybe. Oh, I guess you can't grab the body to then go put it in the furnace. I wonder what photo's aiming at. Kang is hungry. Why is Kang hungry? Kang, what are you doing? Go get some food. Wonder if his inventory was set up in a way where he couldn't grab food. All right, almost there, almost to the full potential, and then we can see how this experiment will go. Patience yields great results. $124. Come on, do I see 124? Yes. The only thing funnier than 124 is 125. Let's see it. Okay, Truth. Okay, so it's definitely making him bleed right away, but he lost an arm early, so that could be part of it. I think there are two. Ah, there we go. Okay. All right. So who should be... Let's have a ceremonial disrobing chest. Get a metal chest right here. Who should be the first to undergo the painful elevation process and become an even stronger warrior for our group? Kind of feel Inu would step up to the challenge. Who's the strongest? I don't know if I want to use the strongest right away. I want to make sure I work out any kinks first. I think if we're, yeah, let's try this. King is a psycho. He'd love to be stronger. So would Inu. Oh, let's take this leg off. Dig up Beep's corpse. It's what he would want. Okay. We're going to do this slow. We're going to do this solemn. We're going to pay attention. Today, we overcome the weakness of our flesh. Today, we transcend to more. You really have to stop them from wanting to help, don't you? Too bad there's no anesthetics. You deserve some cactus rum at least. Yeah, everyone wants to help. Now, we're doing this to try to stop the bleeding on that leg. It's just a flesh wound. Let me fix it. Thank you for unintentionally giving me the best screenshot I could have gotten. Damn, I feel like maybe I'm not treating my people well. Do our solemn duty. We watch Inu carefully. Can hear somebody eating in the background. How could you eat while watching this? Wow, those limbs are holding in there. Wow, Inu didn't even pass out. Okay, Fumin. Who's got the good limbs? Kang, come over here and trade with Inu. Remarkable, we have done it. Let's let Inu get some rest. We'll take a screenshot when she's not holding her head. It doesn't take the horns off, does it? No, I don't believe so. Oh, I thought the KLR legs increased athletics. We do have increased dexterity and strength by 20%, though. We pour out for Beep. What's Zim doing? Zim is making electrical components. Jim, I feel like you've got enough electrical components. Rain, welcome. Rain, did you happen to catch any of our activities up until now? No, you did not. Okay. Well, let me introduce you to the peeler machine. The peeler machine, well, it peels things. We found the blueprints for it, and it's really, really expedient at removing limbs. And one of the things that we're really good at is adding limbs. So we have discovered how to remove limbs and replace them with our better ones that we manufacture and transcend the weakness of our flesh. Holy sheesh is right. I don't blame you if you are out. It was good to see you briefly. It's the limb remover 5000. So we have our first subject. Inu was the first one brave enough to undergo the process. Oh man, and look at those stats. Brave enough, like I didn't direct the AI. Hey, I made a little headcanon, it counts. Ladies first, even into the peeler. Hey, for once, a female Shek came with me, lost all of their limbs, and survived. Look at that, 91 strength, 57 dexterity. Anyone else notice when the lightning flashes, the character looks real horrifying? Get you outside. Oh, we have ads. Okay, let's take this ad break real quick, and when I come back, we will see how many limbs we have, how many times we can faithfully reproduce this process, and see what kind of team composure that leaves us with. I'll be back in just a moment. I appreciate you all. Toilet. I got so excited for the toilet. I didn't check to see if the sink worked first. Last time when I walked around for an hour with you all listening to my character groan because I was low on health. Yeah, it looks like we're doing that again. Oh, no. Good news. We're not doing that again. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Mom's taking us to breakfast. Come on. You have to get ready. All right, but don't be mad that you missed out. I lost my right leg. No, child. Child, cover your eyes. Cover your eyes. Do not let this be the last thing you see of me. Hold on. Hold on. Do it for her. Do it for her. No, no, I clicked quit breathing. No. What the hell is this game? Purple, yes. Yes, unfortunately, Beep fell to the Holy Phoenix. Thank you, everybody, for hanging in there through the Twitch ads, especially if you're on YouTube and you don't get ads. It means a lot to me that y'all hang out anyways, because by running the ad breaks, anybody who's not subscribed doesn't miss the gameplay, and we get to turn off pre-roll ads on the channel, which can kill discoverability. It's a whole thing. I guess YouTube is moving to do something similar too, so we'll see how that plays out. Thank you for all of the great welcomes back. Let's get Inu outside in the light. Grab one more screenshot in case I don't have enough or I don't like my thumbnails. Ironically, you missed Clips making a clip. Hey, I appreciate you making a clip. All right, Edu. Return to the sacred chest and retrieve your items. That 91 strength is incredible. The Kenshi community, there's an unspoken rule: we don't leave Beep to die. We did not leave Beep to die. Beep died as a warrior fighting the Phoenix and just happened to take a really nasty hit to the chest and didn't survive. All right, let's see. Do we have enough limbs to put together? We have a right arm. Let's let Inu be the bearer of the limbs. So, right arm, left leg, another right arm, and then Kang. Where is Kang? Kang, go back to the... Yeah, Kang went back to the food barrel. Left leg, right leg, left arm. Okay. So from that, we have enough for one more, and then left, left, right, right. Seto, you get over here too. Also at the food barrel. But if it's robotic limbs that can make you run to 40 miles an hour, those exist. I think I can even make some, but we're kind of preferring combat limbs right now. Oh, you're talking to V. Okay. All right. Who else do we think would... I feel like Rain the Giant would not only make great use of the limbs, but would absolutely step up to the plate. TW, welcome in. Raid, are you ready to transcend the weakness of your flesh? Now, can I just tell Rain to get in there? I think I need to have somebody else. Oh, Rain already has a left arm. So we need to take that off. This commentary is so fun to hear. I am very glad for that. Inu, as the first to pass the threshold, I ask that you now take hold of Rain and deliver her into the machine. Oh, actually, them wanting to do the medic thing is not a bad thing here, I think. I actually think that's to our advantage. And another lady, you're definitely not a leg man. I cherish our Shek women, and I know that they would be the first to submit themselves to this horrible pain so that they could become more effective combatants. When am I gonna make a human caterpillar? I see no tactical value in this. Rain, I know you don't mean these words of weakness. Therefore, I will honor not your verbal requests, but your soul requests. I know that your soul requests to be stronger, and that is what I shall honor here today. This is how I truly honor you. Pay no attention to the corpses in the corner. You shall endure. That's right, because I know you, Rain. I know your toughness is 66. See, if we just heal every few seconds as we rip the flesh from your body, there's no blood. Exactly. Therefore, you cannot die. I wouldn't give you anything you couldn't overcome. Exactly. Let's get that left arm back. Give you a right arm. And a right leg. And a left leg. Confirmed this is the God Complex stage of Kenshi. Oh, that's a right leg. How about we try a left? And Rain the Giant has been reborn. Need something to humble me? Oh, I'm fully expecting we might find that in the Ashlands. All right, Rain the Giant. Go retire yourself to bed. Hey, thanks for lurking. Zim, what have you been up to? Made some limbs. We're out of robotics components? Yes, okay. Now to make robotics components, we need... We have skeleton muscles, right? Yeah, we need motors. Most anti-Okran thing imaginable, a female Shek with robotic limbs. We have some skeleton legs we could maybe use. Alright. Who is next among us? Anybody already missing a left leg? Nobody missing a left leg. So we might need... We might need to make a couple of left legs before we continue. I can't wait to see what these stats are going to be like. I wonder why for Inu this shows a blunt weapon damage of 0. You know, you might find an Edge Type 2 weapon in here. Yeah. Cool, we upgraded your weapon also. That's right, Zim. Just keep telling me it's empty. I didn't realize that Inu's strength was higher than Rain. Guess so, though. I guess we just have to make enough limbs for everybody. Oh yeah, this poor berserker is alive. We can't even pick up or kidnap. We'll just go ahead and clean that one up. Tough one. Hey, Todd, welcome in. Good to have you. Hope you've been well. Okay, now let's go ahead. We'll alternate motor, then robotics components. Maybe we'll even alternate press, then skeleton muscle. I think if we keep this up, it should just constantly, on autopilot, be making robotics components. Can I make industrial lifter arms? Let me see. Just woke up from a nap, sleepy Sunday here. I know that feeling. I cannot make industrial arms, no. I went for KLR series instead. So, you know, hopefully, presumably, in the Ashlands, we find some AI cores. Oh, okay, and then even as we make robotics components, they will start to make... they'll start to make more limbs, so this might be the closest to an automated limb setup we can have right now. Oh, that's... We just saw into a secret world that was not meant for our perception. Okay, so bombing him is grabbing fuel. And water. So it's not the most efficient thing I've ever conceived, but it seems to be holding its own. We might need just an additional well. Having lots of fuel. Get another well going. Are we using the generators right now? The generators are on. But honestly, that seems to be okay. We seem to be producing enough fuel that I'm not really worried about that. Well, okay, you know what? I tell you what. I think that's a successful episode. We did not really get into the Ashlands very far like we anticipated, but we discovered like a whole new method of advancement to overcome our intrinsic weaknesses. And I'm really excited about what the future episodes have in store. So, you know, next weekend we come back. I think we get our squad all robot limbed up and we head out to explore the Ashlands. There should be nothing else keeping us from anything. So look forward to that. If you happen to be new here and catching Kenshi for the first time, you can see over on my YouTube how this playthrough started. I am doing an abridged series based on the VODs here. You can also see the entire VOD playlist. And I have another episode of that coming out very soon. I've just got to do an intro and outro and a couple things to it, and it'll be done. But yeah, I'll be back next, next Saturday and Sunday for Kenshi. This week, we've got a couple more things that I want to get to. I want to get back to Fear and Hunger, and then I want to start doing, I've got a couple more content ideas, so a couple kind of new games that I want us to check out and play on stream that we can make YouTube videos out of. So I'm going to say just lots of exciting stuff ahead, and I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you all are too. Feel free to check out the Discord if you want to know when any of that stuff is happening. That'll be the first place I post updates and all that. And yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up there. Transcendence. GG, thank you, Sam. All right, we're going to start by closing off YouTube. First of all, YouTube, thank you for joining us today, whether you were here live or you caught the VOD. It was an exciting one, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope we can see you for another one. But YouTube, until we do see you again, please take care of yourself.